And thank you, Deputy Director Smith, for being here to testify before this subcommittee today. Today's discussion on modernizing the implementation of 638 contracting at the IHS goes to the heart of two principles that are very important to me: local control and federal efficiency. And modernizing 638 implementation is not about expanding federal programs. It's about letting tribes take responsibility for their own health care without Washington getting in the way. When tribes do manage their own hospitals and clinics, the results are clear accountability, faster decision-making, and better use of taxpayer dollars. The problem is not the law. The problem is the bureaucracy, in my opinion. And tribes that step forward to manage their own hospitals and clinics, they often face slow approvals, inconsistent guidance, delayed funding, administrative hurdles, and these are things that would never happen or be tolerated in the private sector. And now in North Carolina, with the Lumbee tribe about to be federally recognized, modernization becomes even more important, because as the Lumbee gain access to HHS programs and begin shaping their own health systems, they should be met with streamlined, consistent processes and not outdated bureaucracy, especially when you have a university like the University of North Carolina at Pembroke that is producing students in nursing, occupational therapy, and the list goes on. But they need to have somewhere to go where they're not going to be pulling their hair out because of the federal government that won't let them do their job. This is especially important for states like mine in North Carolina, where our tribes have already demonstrated what self-determination looks like. Well-run facilities, a strong tribal workforce, and programs that are designed by the community that they serve. So I look forward to working with all of my colleagues to ensure that we deliver a contracting process that respects tribes and it respects taxpayers, and it gets the federal government out of the way for those who can do the job better. And so, Deputy Director Smith, where do you see the biggest bureaucratic delays or inconsistencies in IHS's contracting process, and how do those delays impact healthcare on the ground?
Thank you very much for the question. And we agree with your points on local control and decision-making. That must absolutely occur. As I mentioned, within our system, 170 service units, that's a lot to manage, and things play out differently across the country. So making sure that that's occurring with what's at play, not only with our realignment, is absolutely essential, but also creating those efficiencies. And this is what realignment is permitting us to do, is looking at how to bring in those system-wide supports or enterprise-wide resources in a manner that makes sense and will get the needs met. Specifically, on our side, our challenge, again, is the volume of work without a growing workforce to carry out those inherent federal functions of managing contracts and compacts. The work is getting done, but could it be done quicker? Probably. To give you an example, with our Section 105L leases, we're managing over 1,200 leases annually. And you might find this shocking, but there's 3 staff dedicated to doing that. And it's only growing. So this is certainly something that is on our radar. What can be done about it is look into partnerships. We want to find ways to tap into academic institutions or tribal colleges and universities to build and create pipelines and pathways to bring in workers, not only healthcare workers, but administrators, finance, legal, you name it, across the board. This is going to take a concerted effort, or using authorities such as the Intergovernmental Personnel Act to bring in subject matter expertise into our system to help bridge those gaps as we build capacity. But I really appreciate you raising this, because it really pinpoints to the work that's at play within the Indian Health Service and across the country today in our realignment consultations and urban confer.
Sure. Well, thank you very much, and Mr. Chairman, I'll yield back balance of my time.